Time for another month of me planning. Aren't you excited? Because I know that I am, and also a little terrified. Hey everybody, today I am starting my Plan As You Go series for the entire month of April 2018. This time around, instead of my Erin Condren and my bullet journal, I am going to attempt to do a hybrid planner bullet journal system in this bullet planner by Scribbles That Matter. I've given myself a week with this one. If this doesn't work, I'm going to switch back over either to one or the other or both of my usual planners, but I'm in spring fever planner mode right now, so the thought of trying something new is really high up there for me, and I figured that give it a shot. Give it a week. We'll see what happens. I already set this up. I'll link that up above in the cards to get it ready for the month of April. I didn't move over a bunch of the monthly shit. I just put in stuff for the month of April itself because I didn't want to migrate everything into this planner if I wasn't going to like it. So let's get started with the planning today. Today on the docket, I need to make a couple of adjustments over here on the month, and then I also need to plan out the week looking at time blocking, and then I need to plan today out. I've got a list as long as my arm to take care of tonight. Here is my April layout, and I have my calendar. I've added a couple more things to it. I really love this monthly calendar setup in the bullet planner, so I think I'm going to keep this even if I move out of this. I'm going to start marking in my challenges because I'm going to do those right now. I think I'm just going to pick one color and stick with it for the whole way across because doing these colors like this is always so damn confusing. I need to mark down what two colors those were so I don't forget the next time I start entering in challenges. They're from the set that I picked for this month, but at the same time I need to make sure to not forget which ones I actually used here. Okay, so that's a start in my habit tracker, which always makes me feel good. I'm looking at my to-dos. I actually already did one of these, which is awesome. Okay, I think I'm doing okay with my task list and everything else. So the next thing we're going to do is move to the challenges. Now, what I have decided I'm going to do for the rando doodles for this month is I'm just going to do them in here. And even if I move over back to the other planners, I'm just going to keep coming back to this because I might redraw it. I don't know. I'm still not really sure. I really loved the look in my bullet journal when I did my challenges this last month, where I drew around the edges and filled it in a little bit. And I just love how that, by the way, how fucking baller is this? I'm just saying, I love this Rando Doodles challenge, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna draw a border around this page here. So there is my frame. I was kind of trying to figure out, do I want to do it sideways or do I want to do it upways? I think I want to do it or vertically. I don't think upways is the right word for it. I think I'm going to do it vertically because I think that this is a better way in general in terms of what I'd like to look at. So I think this is what we're going to go with. And for the Rando Doodles today, and if you're looking for these two challenges, the Rando Doodles and the Llamas Love Lettering, these are both in my Facebook group, Llamas Love Lettering, which you'll find linked in the description below. This third challenge, the Oh So Cute Doodles challenge, is actually from Beth over at Oh So Cute Designs, and she has a Facebook group, Oh So Cute Doodles, and that's where you can find the printables for these, just as a heads up. And today's prompt, because this month for Rando Doodles is South Park, I am going to be drawing Stan Marsh. I think I'm going to need to draw a little smaller to make these all fit, but for now, I'm fine with that. Now we move to this weekly spread, which is the time blocking spread. I need to add in yet another situation for work, which I guess I'll use this green for. I don't know if I'm color coding or not. I haven't decided, but I have a phone meeting on Tuesday. I'm not sure how I feel about this yet. And then I need to get my patron shit marked in for the week because I haven't done that yet, of the things that have times attached to them. So I have a live stream on Wednesday. And then I have my usual patron hangout on Saturday night. Which one is 7? I still don't understand military times. This is noon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Except it's 6, not 7, because I can't read. And I have a meeting on Monday with somebody from church as well. Should probably take a second and draw in my weather because I haven't done that yet. And I am very much still a little confused as to what I plan to do with this planner. So for now, I'm just going to keep sort of faking it till I make it. And I'll go ahead and add today's weather in as well because I haven't done that yet. And if you're wondering why my Sunday is down here at the end, it's because it's a long story. You could watch the video that I filmed earlier this week, but I needed to add an extra day to start April out, and that's how I did it. I think I need to do a little bit more time blocking, at least at the beginning of the week, although when I plan generally through the month, I don't schedule my whole week out in blocks for the whole week. I tend to take it day by day. So I think I will do that for tomorrow, for Monday, but I also need to put a few things in for today. And instead of time blocking, for today, because it's Sunday and I tend to leave things a little looser on Sundays, I think right here I just want to block off 2 big areas, one for grocery shopping and one for the chores we have to do. And we're watching Jesus Christ Superstar live tonight. But I think I'm going to kind of let Sunday hang because I'm not really sure how I want to do it this day. It's harder to structure my day if I'm not doing a lot of work that day, if you know what I mean. So these are the 3 things for today: meal plan and grocery shopping, kids' chores, and Jesus Christ Superstar live, which I put on the wrong day, but we're not going to worry about that. So I'm going to take this Kelly Creates brush pen and I'm going to make a little mark right here at 7 because that's when I want to be awake. And since it's kind of wobbly, maybe that means I'm going to hit the snooze a little bit. And then I also want to draw a line down the week for when the kids get out of school so that I can kind of see. I like to know. I know when it is, but like looking at it that way, that's when I want to kind of start my shift from working to being more present for them while at the same time still getting work done because, you know, they're middle schoolers. They're self-sufficient enough where they can get their own snacks and do their homework. I just need to have an ear out to them. And so I need to remember that. So that would be, military time. 1, 2, 3. Fuck. That's the thing I hate about these pens, the inside, middle, fucking whatever. So this is Monday. We have they go to school at 8. So this middle of the day is the time I have to get work done. And on Monday this week, I need to film. I should mark somewhere on here that's plan as you go all week because that's something I like to mark ahead of time. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Since we already have this washi going across the whole top of the week, I'm going to take this little sticker from Chrissy Ann Designs and slap it here. It's crooked. That is crooked. So in this time frame, I'm going to need to film the Plan As You Go video. I am going to need to try and record another podcast episode. I got one done this last week that my patrons got to take an early look at because I'm not actually going to be launching it for probably a couple more weeks. I need to do a bunch of like beginning of the week work shit. So I probably should block myself off from like 9 until 1, 9 until 2. I think I'm going to make work time. I'm not going to put anything specific. I'll use that for my to-do list, but that'll be straight work time rather than cleaning or errands or anything like that. I'm just going to assume that this green always means work, and I'm not going to write work. I'm going to leave it empty because I can go in. If I need to schedule a call or something during then, I can just put it right in there. Put it right in there. I just want to leave it empty for now to be able to use it as I need to, but I know I'm going to be doing a lot of creation that day, like giving birth to new creation, even though that sounds gross. I'm not actually going to birth a new YouTube video from my loins, although it feels that way sometimes. And my husband just walked in the room and looked at me like I am the grossest person in the world, which I probably am. So I think that's all I'm going to time block in for right now because I don't have a good tomorrow on Monday. I'll fill out the day a little bit more permanently, but I think what I'm going to do next is write in do my challenges for the Oh So Cute Doodles and for the Llamas Love lettering every damn day. And I'm going to put the Oh So Cute Doodles here and I'm going to do the lettering across the top, I think is how I'm going to run this. So today's Oh So Cute Doodles challenge is Angel. And I just realized I drew today's prompt on Monday because I'm not paying attention to what I'm fucking doing. So, okay. Well, I'm going to put Jesus Christ Superstar, which is the lettering prompt because it's musicals all month. I'm going to put it over here. And this whole back-ass words thing with having the Sunday over here is confusing the shit out of me, but I'm not going to hold that against this planner. I don't think. I might hold it against this planner. I have no idea how I feel about that, but I feel like I'm super on edge today because I'm like adjusting to a new planner. So if any of this feels a little strange, that's probably why. So here is the daily part of it. And this is where I think the most bullet journally, I can't even say it, bullet journal parts of it are going to happen because it's the closest thing to empty space that I've got where I can just make lists. Created a tip in with this little Erin Condren card here for Sunday. And that is where I'm going to start for making my list for today, is on this card. And I'm just going to list my tasks as I usually do for the day. I think that could be a good spot to record my blood pressure if I get around to taking it today. And then because today's Easter, I think I'm going to throw one of these little bunnies on there because I think that they're super cute, from the Simply Gilded subscription that I got all of the washi tape from. And the last thing I need to do is make my to-do list for the week, and I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. Maybe this could also turn into a to-do list. I don't know. I haven't decided. Tomorrow, that's going to be tomorrow Cindy's problem because I'm not equipped to figure that out on a Sunday morning. But I do have some specific things I need to get done this week, so I'm going to list them out here. I decided to kind of let it bleed over into here, my to-do list, because I realized I wasn't going to have enough room for the week if I just used this spot, so maybe that's what's going to wind up happening. I don't know yet. I'm going to add in one thing for Monday that I know has to get done that day. It's beginning to look a lot like what the fuck up in this planner, but that's just kind of where I'm at right now. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm giving this till the end of this next week, and we'll see how I'm feeling about it by then. And then I may stick with this for the rest of the month, or I may move over to something else. But either way, you're going to be getting planner videos from me every single day in the month of April because it's a plan as you go month, and I'm going to show you how I plan as I go. Do you have planner spring fever? Have you been changing what you're doing, even just because for the hell of it, because you feel like you need to, even if you feel good where you're at? Are you in that place where you need to try something new? And if so, what do you think you're going to try? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.